Welcome back to day 6 of watching a different horror movie every single day till Halloween, and today I'll be watching Jaws from 1975. Finally, a movie that I've actually seen before. Based on the novel by Peter Benchley, who also co-wrote the film, and then directed by the legendary director Steven Spielberg, who made some of the all-time classic blockbusters. He would go on to make films like E.T., Saving Private Ryan, Indiana Jones, and a whole bunch of these other movies. But this one is considered the first Hollywood blockbuster, and it made people terrified to go into the water. And honestly, what is there to be said about Jaws that hasn't been said a million times before? The theme by composer John Williams? Absolutely iconic. The performances by Roy Schneider, Robert Shaw, and Richard Dreyfuss go between hauntingly serious to adding a decent sense of humor and humanity to their respective characters and roles, all in a believable way. These aspects of the characters all come together to make you care about these characters so that when the shark does attack, you do actually care. Speaking of the shark, the fact that you barely see it in this movie only adds to the suspense. But you probably barely see it due to two likely reasons. One is that the thing clearly looked fake, and the second is because the damn thing would barely work on set, an issue that the Jaws brand would continue to have even outside of the movies. But due to the shark's antics on set, it forced Spielberg and the team to get creative with the use of a lot of POV shots under the water and shots of movement just under the surface. This movie is still a masterpiece 50 years later, and it's not just one of the best horror movies of the 70s, not just one of the best horror movies of all time, but one of the greatest films in cinematic history. That's it for today. But join me again tomorrow when we take a look at David Lynch's Eraserhead.